All right, y'all. I had to switch back. I don't know. Maybe StreamYard will work a little bit better. Yeah, man. Shout outs to everybody here. This is irritating me. All right, if you guys could please hit the like button and support the show. Let me see. All right, hold on, y'all. Gotta remember how StreamYard works, y'all. One second. All right, so we back. We're talking about China. Go back real quick. Let me know if y'all can hear me too. Okay, yeah, we were talking about China and bro, StreamYards had changed everything here. Hold on, one second. All right. Yeah, StreamYards done changed up. They done changed up everything over here, man. But anyway, yeah. So do this real quick. What's going on, Paul? You said China go hard. They got 1 million soldiers, but that boy Trump, he's still gonna take over. Yeah. So Trump, Happy New Year to you, brother. You know, he's playing chess. That's what a lot of people got to understand, that the Donnie man, he's playing chess. What I was saying, that there's two nations that's really fake with each other. One being America and another one being China. They're really fake with each other. Yeah, Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to everybody here. Yeah, they're really fake with each other. And Russia's being fake with China also. Russia's being super fake with China also. Just checking in and making sure they get their deals and stuff like that, or just make sure they're on the same page. Because it'd be fucked up if Russia or China really sided with America. Which business wise, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, now it's gonna start to make even more sense. Yeah, you don't want your enemies in your backyard like that. But now America, I ain't gonna lie, during this presidency, we really took over the Caribbean, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what the hell Cuba finna do. We in Cuba backyard right now. I mean, we've always been in Cuba backyard with Puerto Rico, but now we in Cuba's backyard, and we got oil. You know, so we in Cuba's backyard, and we got oil. You know, you know what they finna do with us. You know what I'm saying? Man, I gotta reset everything up. But you guys can hear me, right? And everything is good. You know, shout outs to Ron back in the building. You said an army about 5'4". Yeah, I was looking at their soldiers. I was like, man, these dudes look a little light. I don't know. Maybe they got the bigger niggas somewhere in the back, but they soldiers look a little light. Look at these niggas dainty. Hold on. They just gave anybody some fatigues. Look.
Of victory. Now marching forward, major wartime counter-Japanese base areas across China. During the war of resistance, Chinese people, regardless of their gender or ages, acted as one in safeguarding their homes. The red genes have passed on from one generation to another. In the new era,
they got the women. Okay, these dudes look a little bit more tough.
Forces provide backup services during peaceful time.
God damn.
China has been contributing to maintaining world peace. The peacekeeping force formation is marching towards us. China is the largest troop contributing country for peacekeeping among the permanent members of the UN Security Council. Having participated in UN peacekeeping operations for 35 years, the Chinese peacekeeping forces have confronted daunting challenges and fulfilled their missions. The forces have guarded world peace without hesitating to sacrifice their lives, demonstrated through their action how China assumes its responsibility as a major power, making great contributions to building a community with a shared future for humanity.
Right. China is no joke, Bobby.
Are ready to be revealed. Once utilizing inferior weapons during the war of resistance, the PLA has accelerated to develop new weapons, including massively deployed killer heavyweight weapons, thus being better equipped to deter enemies and win the war.
They're not playing around.
The banner formation showcases 80 honorary banners of the hero unit troops, bearing glory from the past. The banners symbolize heroism and victory and will always propel the People's Army to forge ahead.
4 formations of the Land Combat Group are ready to be revealed. us is the ground assault formation.
And they got them tanks out too.
Array. The Type 99B tank features strong striking abilities, powered with information. The Type 100 tank and Type 100 fighting vehicle are highly intelligent, capable of coordinated combat. The new generation armored units of the PLA Army's ground assault forces demonstrate the strong ability of capturing strongholds with mobility and piercing fortification.
Damn.
Coming up next is the amphibious assault vehicle formation, made up of amphibious wheeled armored assault vehicles, infantry fighting vehicles, and self-propelled howitzers. Capable of storming the shoreline for assault with strong mobility and flexibility, they are key armaments for the Marine Corps to take the lead in landing operations and a key area seizure.
Marching towards
So
us.
my thing is, and he got Kim Jong Un out there. My thing is why are they doing this today? Like, what type of message is this supposed to be sending? Like, why are they doing this today? What's going on, Anthony? Yeah, mustard. I thought I heard him say mustard also. You said some of those serious takeout. Those are some serious takeout delivery vehicles. Oh man. Let me find out. Trump is restoring patriarchy back into the American people, y'all. All right. Y'all, we trying to let me know if this cuts off also. We trying to keep this going. Please hit the like button. Please support the show. Please support the Cash App. Please hit the PayPal. Oh, we got to get back into the swing of things, If StreamYards is going to work, then we got to keep the StreamYards going. All right. So please hit the like button, y'all. Please support the show. If you guys would like me to drop the link, yes, absolutely. You guys can come up. We are streaming in 2 places. So we are Gucci. Shout outs to Anthony Southeast in the building. Anthony Southeast says, Kuda, bro, you can't possibly believe that China could compete with the U.S. military that has the satellites and computers on its side. Remember, the U.S. invented computers and the internet. Yeah, but China got all of our stuff. I'm not saying that China can compete with us. I mean, like I said, I think it's like for one American soldier is like 7 Chinamen. But really, we're not gonna see a war where there's a bunch of Chinamen on the ground. Like, as Americans, we are fucking spoiled. We've never seen enemy soldiers running on the ground in U.S. territory. It's just we never seen it. Americans were very coddled too. We don't know what other enemy soldiers like that look like. And it's funny because a lot of us here, shout outs to Anthony Southeast in the building. Happy New Year's to you. We made it, bro. A lot of us here, we are video gamers. We like to play Metal Gear Solid. We like to play Call of Duty and stuff like that. So we you know, and shit. I don't think we. I really don't think we're gonna send foot soldiers over there like that. I mean, if we send foot soldiers over there like that, oh, we're Dunsky. We got to do some large scale shit to get anything done. If we send foot soldiers over there, we're Dunsky. That ain't finna work. Democrats did make our army look weak as hell. Like the shit we had going on in the Middle East and stuff like that. Like, why did it take that long? Like, it seems like Trump is getting shit done within like a week. But literally, we took over Venezuela in less than 5 hours. Grand opening, grand closing. Got in, got the man in his biatch, bro. It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, the crazy thing though is that it'll go straight to it'll damn near just go straight to nukes. You know, it'll just go straight to nukes or just high powered shit. You know, Democrats in Seattle take it to the streets for Maduro. But it's crazy though because Venezuela they're happy. You know, he said the next wars will be Star Wars. Yeah, but it's not even the satellites that we got here though, Anthony. We got them in space too. You know, we got them in space too. Yeah. Happy New Year's, bro. He said, "We all know what great drive. We all know what great drivers they are. Most dangerous street on earth." You said it's not going to happen to everybody strapped. It's not going to happen. Everybody strapped in America. The whole world know how we get down. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This shit is legendary. Trump is just flexing, man. At this point, Trump is just flexing. You know, yeah. Ooh wee. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold up. I gotta finish setting this up. Hold on. All right. You said they're literally in hysteria seeing their government actually work. All of our operations been so inept. Things actually working looks terrifying for sure. And then also too, also too, we went into their military town and got this nigga. So, it was like nigga, what military? You say he gotta flex. We had whole Biden in office for sure. And was 92% of niggas voted for bathwater greens. You said Mala and tampon money wire Timmy. I feel you, but this is the thing. Trump is getting shit done overnight, and the Democrats they were just stalling. You know what is this? Show comments on stage. Okay, I don't know what that is, but yeah, they're just stalling. They were just stalling the whole time. We've been at war for years in some of these countries, and it's like, man, if you don't blow all that shit up and then we figure that shit out, fuck it. They've been playing with us for years, y'all. They especially the Democrats. They really have been playing with us for years. But when you're feeding all of these, when you're feeding all of these nations and stuff like that, and funding them and stuff like that, yeah, you get to dupe the people. You know, you get to dupe the people. So, and it makes money duping people. Because you can sell missiles instead of shooting them off. I mean, you can sell them so you don't have a warehouse full of missiles just chilling and shit. You said, bro, it was literally installed and woven into the millennials. Man, as a millennial, we done seen so much. Now America owns oil. Ain't this a biatch? Into millennials' mental fabric that the president had no power and couldn't do anything when it comes to our best interests. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Trump just overhauled all of this stuff. You said, imagine private and commercial drones being hacked and used to take down commercial airliners or other things. That's why Trump has banned foreign made drones recently. They all have. I mean, DJI. What's going on, Jay? Good to see you, bro. DJI. They stopping DJI from yeah, they're cutting down on DJI and all of that stuff. I thought DJI. I keep thinking DJI is Japanese, but the Chinese own it. I still have a DJI drone, but let's go.
Is imposing airborne assault formation. Diverse airborne armaments in the formation are able to make long-distance aircraft, provide heavy equipped maneuvering support. They are sharp weapons for the Army to make rapid response and deep strike.
One second, y'all.
Marching forward is the formation of long-range artillery for subjugation and precision strike. The two types of 191 box-shaped rocket artilleries are capable of making strike and providing support, expanding the ability in
Yeah,
terrestrial
they've been playing games with us this whole time.
Next to be reviewed are three formations of the Maritime Combat Group. First comes the carrier-based air defense weapon formation. Being reviewed are four types of armaments that compose a three-dimensional system for air defense covering all ranges. The carrier-based laser weapons are strongly capable of precision destruction and consistent strike, defining the new landscape of maritime attack and defense.
The anti-ship missile MG-19, MG-17, and MG-20 hypersonic missiles. Missiles can be deployed on multiple platforms, such as carrier-based aircraft.
Shout outs to everybody in the building. Please hit the like button on the way in. Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me? And are we still here? Hold on, y'all. You said the president of Venezuela was pocketing all the oil money and starving his country. He got their oil from somewhere else. That's all about yeah, it is all about the Benjamins, man. War with China is inevitable. I don't think we're gonna go to war with China. I don't think we're gonna go to war with China at all. I don't think the Chinese aren't that blind, you know. And they're not really friends with Russia like that, y'all. Remember, they've been at war with Russia for a minute, you know. It's just that they telling y'all the different information in America because it's just kind of how it works, you know. You said they showing all of that. They showing all of that off just to stay where they at. Right, right. Because like all of their weapons are inbound. Our shit, we spread out. Like we in their waters. We over there in Japan, so we spying on them, and they know. You know, I don't know why the dude in Venezuela thought it was a good idea to play with Trump at this point, knowing he's sitting on all of that oil. So Trump is playing chess with Venezuela. And the reason why I say he's playing chess with them is because um the reason why I say he's playing chess with them is because you know, give me 1 second. We're gonna do another one. Hold on. We're gonna do another poll. Hold on. We're gonna do another poll. Y'all please hit the like button. Please support the show. Please hit the Cash App. Let's get the support going real quick. Let me get this poll up. Been having a hard time trying to bring you guys content, and I have been bringing you guys content despite all of this BS going on here, but hopefully is fixed. But I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try to go get some medicine later on today. If you guys could please hit the like button and support the show. Let me do this. I'm putting this poll together for you guys. I want y'all to let me know your thoughts. Again, all right. And here, look. Last question. I'll just put all of the above. All of the above. All right. All right. We got a new poll. Trump's approach to countries like Venezuela is mostly about, and then you guys can vote. Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm sick, y'all. Shout outs to Link in the building. You said, see, that's why I'm a VP. Great grandson, John C. Calhoun, my great grandfather. Wow. This subject I know more than the common person. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Okay. You said we will not pay China back, etc. I mean, I think that's what the tariffs are for. So what I was saying is that Trump is just doing straight up business. You know, I mean, he can do nothing but to. Hold on, y'all. All right. All right. Now we're back. I don't know why this thing is acting stupid like this, man. Oh boy. Yeah, everything is acting dumb. I'm really trying to bring y'all a great show today, but this is getting ridiculous now. All right, hold on, y'all. All right. So, hold on. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think we should be back. Um, yeah, he's just he, basically Venezuela. they were friends with China and Russia and stuff like that, and they were doing commerce with them. And then now that America's there, and he's like, okay, China's gonna get a piece of these minerals and stuff like that. So Trump is playing chess, man. There's just no other way to put it. He's playing chess. You know, he's just playing chess at this point. You know, and we don't have to go to war with Venezuela. We got what we got what they need. We just took them over. So now, uh, we got to get them either on our program or just But we took over Venezuela. This is crazy. Party says he need to get these Democratic governors here at home though. Then he'll make me a believer again. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I mean, do you think it's in Trump's best interest to do you think it's in his best interest to go for that third term? Pull a Maduro on the US? You think it's good for Trump to go for that third term, or shit? We take over he could probably be the president of Venezuela and still resume presidency. I'm just fucking around, but he said that he was joking and said he might go for that third term. I don't know. You can't take him lightly when he said he's joking about shit, because um he was joking about running for president, and now look. So, but how is this one man doing so much in this term is crazy. He just like really showed how quick we could just take over some shit. Over like literally in less than a day, we earned Venezuela. How the hell does that happen? Riddle me that. What's going on, War Master? We had to switch back to StreamYards. I don't know. My thing kept going off. Let me know if you guys would like to come up. I got you guys. But I think Trump should go for that third term. This kind of just changed up a lot of stuff, Let me ask you guys a question. Who would you vote for? Would you vote for Rubio or would you vote for Vance?
Surface vessels and submarines, featuring long-range strike, fast speed, and strong destruction. They're sharp weapons for striking enemies on the sea.
Like, these vehicles will never be on American soil.
Now on parade is the underwater weapon formation. Propelled by rockets, are able to strike vessels and to strike undersea.
Yeah, like like this is the thing, Young Jay. We took over Venezuela in less than 5 hours.
Targets. The new special purpose naval mines can autonomously identify and attack targets. They are key forces for guarding strongholds and making waves in naval warfare.
Three formations of the Air Defense and Anti-Missile Operations Group will be inspected. Here comes the Early Warning Detection Formation. The four types of weapons that are being inspected are all new
That's crazy. This is so crazy. How's War Master doing with his one wheel? I want to ask him. He was supposed to take it to the taco place, and he said he walked on the last show before I got cut off. Hopefully he didn't crash out. Shout outs to War Master. War Master, you gotta Practice on grass. We all have been there. All right. You said these AI data centers gonna need operating and backup power to maintain. Best believe Elon has been told Trump uh what's necessary to make it happen. Yeah, I mean, he had a black eye. Oh man, I can only do one of the two, War Master. Shout outs to War Master. War Master, we need your input on this stuff, man. Now more than ever. Yeah, yeah. Raven said that is racist. You said our politician plan is seemingly wants to kill us. You said by lulling us to sleep. If we didn't know what was possible, no expectations would be exercised and the issues would be generated by supporters. True. True. Yeah. But he got Maduro up out of there for selling that dope. Giving up hope. What'd you say, Chris G? Country banging. Hoo-wee. All right, let's see what's up with the lady that's there. You know, the acting presidente. Let's see.
Venezuela's Supreme Court has ordered Vice President Delcy Rodriguez to assume the powers and duties of the acting president. The order was announced just last night after the court determined that Maduro can no longer exercise his.
Now she seems a little corrupted also. And whoever was on her side before, you know, I don't think they're on her side anymore. You know what I'm saying? Drinking that wine, eating that swine, wasting your time.
Functions as president. Rodriguez has demanded Maduro's release. As CNN's Paula Newt reports, she struck a defiant tone on her first day leading the country.
Just hours after the dramatic extraction of her president by U.S. forces, Venezuelan Vice President Delcy Rodriguez was the picture of defiance. Surrounded by regime loyalists, she called the U.S. operation barbaric, declaring Nicolas Maduro is the only president of Venezuela. Known to many in the country simply as Delcy, Rodriguez has been an influential and reliable regime enforcer for nearly 2 decades. She began in the government of Hugo Chavez, faithfully.
Yeah, they said she was on Chavez's team. Then they said when he you know, when he got sworn in, she disappeared for a while, and then now she's back. Yeah. They say I didn't know he was in office for about like 10 years, man. This shit is crazy, man. But let's go.
Implementing the tenets of Chavismo, the nationalist populist movement that brought the Venezuelan economy to its knees. When Chavez died in 2013, she remained an assertive voice within President Maduro's government. Uncompromising in her rhetoric, she vilified the Venezuelan opposition and frequently warned the country about the threat of foreign intervention. Crucially, as energy minister, she also has been a steady hand in funneling Venezuela's dwindling energy revenues to the regime. Seen here last month with state workers, she says, "We have something to tell Mr. Trump. Venezuela doesn't owe the U.S. anything."
Look at her fake ass.
Rodriguez has for many years been sanctioned by...
Look at her fake ass. That's what I'm saying. So, we got something to tell you, Mr. Trump. Oh, yeah. If you didn't know. She was his road dog. Wrestling fans will get that joke. So I don't know. Now she working with him. Let's go.
Canada, the EU, and the United States. CNN attempted to question her in 2016 after a CNN investigation uncovered a scheme to illegally sell Venezuelan passports out of the country's embassy in Iraq. Rodriguez, then the foreign minister, refused to comment to CNN on every occasion. In keeping with her political pedigree, Rodriguez has a less than subtle message for the Trump administration as she demanded Maduro's release. Her involvement in any future transition in Venezuela will be challenging. Paula Newton, CNN.
Well, joining me now from Oxfordshire is Vanessa Neumann, a Venezuelan-American diplomat, business owner, author and political theorist. Vanessa, great to see you again. It's been a while since you and I have spoken. I know it's been a moment of celebration for many Venezuelans in and outside of the country, and also a moment of deep anxiety from the Venezuelans I've been speaking to inside the country. Just give us a sense of what you're feeling first and what the mood is from what you gather inside the country.
Indeed, and it's such a pleasure to be with you again. I've missed you. So the mood in Venezuela is one of concern right now, and confusion more than anything. So there are several things. One, everybody is delighted by most people are delighted by the photograph of Maduro, handcuffed and with the blindfolds and the earmuffs on the Iwo Jima, heading back to the United States. It reminded me of the capture of Abimael Guzman, who later the Shining Path was put in a cage. It made him human. It took away the terror and all this fear that Venezuelans have had with these 18,000 political prisoners and extrajudicial killings and tortures. He seemed like a superhuman who could never be captured. And now we know he is human, he can be captured. People within the Maduro enclave can be captured, and we can one day have democracy again. So that's hope, that's one sentiment. On the other sentiment, there is great concern about the fact that there's Rodriguez, who is not a nice woman, but is very, very intelligent. She's multilingual, fluent in English and French, and the chief negotiator. I have seen it firsthand. I haven't been fed this by the U.S. government or the Venezuelan opposition. I have been present during phone calls where people were negotiating with her to give Maduro money or to keep Maduro in power. So I am aware of that, and she will give a little dance to the Trump team, who think that she will be their puppet, but she's nobody's puppet. However, there's one thing. I think they will get tired of being danced around by her, Rubio Hegseth. And on the other hand, she faces a huge challenge because she's not in the military, like Diosdado Cabello and Padrino Lopez, who's the two military, one's the head of the military and the other one is a military commander who's head of the party. They're very, very bad guys. And they will want to command whatever's left of military morale. They will want to command whatever's left of military morale to sideline her. So she may well be stabbed in the back by her own party.
That's what I'm saying. They're not going to trust her.
We're nowhere. Then we just have Diosdado Cabello and Padrino Lopez, who were really not much better than Maduro.
Yeah, look, so many good points you made. Let me start, first of all, we'll talk about Diosdado, the Interior and Defense Minister, in just a moment. But let me get your thoughts, first off, on Delcy Rodriguez. She's now the president, VP, obviously, but you've seen the Supreme Court, she's now been handed over the reins, of course, of the country. We've heard President Trump saying that she will do what we ask of her, almost painting a picture, Vanessa, of her being slightly more pragmatic. What is your sense? Because what I heard from you yesterday is, we will never be a colony. We want Maduro back. Is this just lip service, or do you think that Chavismo is not dead?
I think Chavismo is not dead. I think there are two different things, right? So there are Chavismo, there are a few hardcore ideologues who've always been there, always will be there, right? Who really believe in Chavismo. And don't forget, this is a country like Cuba. I know you know this extremely well, where there's a whole lot of propaganda. People within Venezuela, unless you have a smartphone, really don't have a lot of access to reality. They get fed these lines. Second of all, I think they have to keep up this line for their own survival. On the other hand, there is the aspect of their own survival, right? They are all facing drug charges. Delcy Rodriguez has done, I think was it the New York Times? Has done a PR job. Yeah, where she said, Delcy the moderate. And everybody in Venezuela was like, Delcy's not a moderate. She has been, remember what I said at the beginning, she's a negotiator and a PR person, and she's been handling her own PR clearly for her to assume this position for months. And positions herself as a moderate. She can't be too much of a moderate. It's the typical thing we've seen, you and I have seen in transitions in other countries. If she tries to be a moderate and go on bended knee to the Trump team, her own team will stab her in the back. And then we'll have to have a second wave.
But this is what I'm saying. Her team is supposed to stab her in the back. Her team is supposed to stab her in the back. Her team is a part of Maduro's cabinet. I hate to say it, just like women, they gotta go where the butter is, the side of the bread where they gotta be on the side where the bread is buttered. She got no choice. I think Trump knows that they gotta replace her at some point with a guy. This woman don't even seem like she's competent to run an HR operation at Walmart, much less Venezuela. But let's go.
Attacks on Venezuela, or the Trump team will stage a second wave, as they discussed last night. She's not going to go on bended knee. Venezuela, they will not make Venezuela a colony, and I think that this is going to be some very complicated days. Venezuelans cannot go out into the streets,
and that's why you can see Trump literally said in his speech, "We'll do it again. We'll do that shit again." Gangster.
Because A, they're confused, they don't know what comes next, and B, anybody who says, "Yay, they got Maduro," will be immediately captured and tortured.
Vanessa, so good to have you on the show. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll stay in touch, and hopefully there's some good news from Venezuela for Venezuelans. Thank you. Thanks, Vanessa.
Yeah, Larry, I was trying to
over the past few weeks.
I was trying to bring you guys some really great content yesterday, and it just kept dying, man. Hopefully this stream doesn't die, but I have to switch back to StreamYard. So if you guys could please do me a huge favor, if you guys can please hit the like button on the way in, so we can get back in the algorithm. And if you guys can please hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, please support the show. I'm still sick. I'm in pain. So if you guys can please support the show, and let me know. I mean, if you guys want to join the show, let me know. Please, let's get at least a little bit of support so we can reach our goals. And it's the new year, and we can open up this panel. I want to hear what you guys what you guys think on it. And I guess so this thing won't cut off. I guess it's working, but if you guys could definitely please support the show, so we can StreamYard it up today. All right. Shouts to Larry Legend in the building. Good to see you, man. Happy New Year's, everybody here. War Master said the CIA is talking / threatening her team. I bet they are. I bet they are, because she just doesn't seem like she cares. Doesn't seem like she cares. I think she knows she's gonna be replaced at some point. We'll go get some medicine later on today, man. Okay. Thank you so much. Shout outs to Beachy. I was saying I gotta touch bases with you, Beachy. I gotta touch bases with you. You know, Beachy starting off 2026. You know, with the I don't know if I can. Thank you so much, love. I don't know if I can play anything here. StreamYards look completely different to me now, y'all. I haven't used StreamYards in almost a year. Let me see. I don't think they're gonna let me play anything. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they won't let me even share a video clip, y'all. They won't even let me share a video clip. But listen, because I gotta redo everything here anyway. Shout outs to Beachy dropping the huge $20 on the Cash App. Thank you so much. Once I get everything working again, I got you. Thank you so much. What's going on, brother love in the building? Salute to you. Happy 2026 to everybody. I know it sounds weird saying 2026. Happy 2026. War Master said if Kuda had an Xbox, he wouldn't go outside and touch grass with poop and get sick. Man. Yeah, if I had an Xbox, I wouldn't go outside. It would be straight up Food Panda and Uber Eats for me. I could get the medicine shipped to my damn door. But I do gotta go outside, man. War Master, you gotta practice in the grass, man. I'm gonna do some one-wheel tutorials and tag you in them. You'll be riding in no time, you know. Shout outs to War Master, One Wheel Gang. Shout outs to Beachy in the building. Beachy said 2026 gonna be a reaper year. So it seems. You know, this topic that we're talking about, though, y'all, 2026 is sold up already. They were in the streets celebrating. All right? They were in the streets going ham. Rob Van Ham. All right, let's get to the poll real quick. If you haven't voted, please cast your votes. We got 6 votes. Trump's approach to countries like Venezuela is mostly about 17% says resources, 17% says national interest, 0% says political theater, and 67% says all of the above. Okay, we got another one for resources. You said it's going to be Vietnam 2.0. Speaking of Vietnam, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You never know. Shout outs to the Shiesty Bum in the building. She said Trump did his big one. It's a lot of mixed, opinions. A lot of mixed opinions. We're going to see what people are talking about, though, in these YouTube streets. Let's go. Give me 1 second.
From the Maduro government, packed our bags for Caracas, and found a country on the brink.
The story will continue in a moment.
Maduro. Hold on. Now, we were speaking about space a little bit earlier. Look at this. They're on the International Space Station. Look at this. A lot of people think space doesn't exist. And it was all a hoax. That's scary. I ain't gonna lie, being in space, I'll be scared as hell watching over my shoulder. Anyway, live on the ground. All right, StreamYard said that it lost audio, so let's do this again. All right, let's go. To rile the blueies up, yeah. This is crazy. I mean, Listen, whether you like Donald Trump or not, I don't give a damn what type of American you are. You want to be on the winning team. You know? Like, people will be like, "Oh, that's fucked up. They over there for oil." Okay. But let you have no oil in your to run your damn house after you paid your bill. you gonna be like, "Hey, where the oil at?" You know? And let your heating and your cooling system ain't working like the way it should be working. You gonna be like, "Hey, I paid my bill. What's going on? Why my house ain't hot?" Let you not have no gas. Them gas prices start going down. Y'all might start going out a little bit more. Bro, oh my God, party. You already know. Every other day they're talking about get the bag, but they don't know how to get the bag, bro. Bro, how much shit have we seen in our lifetime as millennials, man? How much stuff have we seen in our damn lifetime? What's going on, and Play 5? Happy New Year's, bro. How much have we seen in our lifetime as millennials, bro? I'm trying to put it together. How much have we seen in our lifetime as millennials? America now controls oil. So yeah, we seen it all, right? So we don't really need the Middle East. And then South America, they were doing a lot of business with China, and now it's like, well, we're here. Venezuela, we're gonna see what type of business y'all got with China, because guess what? Now we got the controls to that. All of that oil and shit like that. Now we control that. Now, a lot of people are saying that it's fucked up that Trump took over Venezuela. Cool, I get that, right? But they were saying that Venezuela actually robbed us for some oil during the Biden administration. Now, I'm pretty sure this is true, but it's like a back and forth thing. Oh, well, Biden did it. Oh, well, Trump did it. Oh, well, Biden did it. Oh, well, Trump did it. This, that, and the third. But I'm gonna say this though. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, damn, why is this thing blanking out like this? Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta get back used to StreamYards. But yeah, you guys pointed out something really interesting though. Like how America's getting stuff done overnight. Like, even when we swooped in and got Saddam Hussein, that was like, it wasn't within hours. Even when we swooped in and destroyed one of our helicopters, because we had a stealth copter that we destroyed to go get Osama bin Laden. It wasn't this quick. Like, we took over Venezuela in like 3 hours. Nigga. Something that could have been done within the day, we just did it within less than a work shift. We took over Venezuela in less than 3 hours. He said Saudi will lean harder into tech and entertainment. Canada lost leverage too. I think they are. But the Saudis that's leaning into it though, and one play 5 are they're in Qatar and in Dubai. Crazily enough, you know. Yeah. Ungawa Black Power. Yeah, you got a lot of them chiming in. What's going on, D Chicago? We'll see if these gas prices go down. Y'all let me know if these gas prices are going down. That's what you know. Let me know in these major cities, are these gas prices going down? Right. Right. We're gonna see.
Story was the last American diplomat.
I gotta see if I can redo these banners at the bottom. You guys are shout outs. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it. Hold on. Please hit the like button, guys. Please support the show. Might have to go back through the StreamYard route if my other software is not working. Give me 1 second, guys.
Maduro.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard he was in hiding, but they said America was watching him the whole time, so it's not really hiding if we know where you are. And it's not like, you know, I was joking on the last show. I was saying him and his wife was out on a date and we just plucked them. No, we went into a military stronghold and got him up out of there. So this is what we're gonna do. Shout outs to Party. I'm gonna go and search for that video. We're gonna break it down. I got you, Party. I'm gonna go and search for that video. We're gonna break it down. I got you. I'm sitting up here I went to Tariq's channel and I went to a couple of people's channel. I'm sitting up here trying to put something together, y'all. All of this is impromptu. Please hit the like button to support the show. Party said, my pussy. My voice is gone, bro. Oh, almost destroyed my vocal cords trying to do this, bro. Oh, I'm sick. Oh my God. What is going on with Oprah? I see Jason Black is calling out Oprah too. Jesus Christ, I'm behind on so much stuff. Hold on, y'all. I need to go get some medicine, man. My voice is gone. It hurts to talk. All right, give me 1 second, guys.
Policies and
CNN has been doing. Like, is it safe to say that we've been telling on ourselves? Like, we're like, hey, we're going to come remove Maduro. What's your thoughts? That's like Jehovah's Witnesses coming to your door saying, hey, you know, we might be here next week on a Sunday with some soap to sell you. What's your thoughts on people from a certain religion selling you soaps? I don't know. I guess we'll be cleaner. Okay. Then 3 days later, oh look, we're selling soap on this person's doorstep. You know, it's like that type of shit. It's like, oh, okay. You know, because, you know, we get the news late in America. Just so y'all know, we get the news late in America. So, you know, there's a difference between being here and being on the ground there. But, hey, shout outs to the quote unquote passport bros. Hey, y'all better head to Venezuela. You know, he said she gonna move to Spain. She said, I'm out this bitch, you know. You said Venezuela got his ass. You said it started when they tried to check Nick Shirley on his research without conducting their own. See? I've seen a lot of the Venezuelan people though. They look happy. But let's see. Hold on, y'all. What do you guys think? You think Rubio is gonna have to you think Rubio is gonna have to put up with old girl, while they're, in Venezuela? Do you think Rubio is gonna have to put up with her? You think she's gonna stay, or do you think he's gonna have to eventually just hey, get her up out of here? Just say, hey, you know what? We like we like somebody else to be the the quote unquote president of Venezuela, or I don't know. I don't think Rubio is going to be able to work with her. But Trump says Rubio is overseeing everything that's going on there, and they're taking the we'll take that oil. I got another video here though, y'all, and it's like with their military. Real quick, right quick. Hold on, y'all. Is this their military?
To the border.
Acting like they finna do something? Because they ain't finna do nothing. We already got their president, the chief, so.
And also there for us is the BBC's Will Grant, who joins us now. Other countries in the region, including Colombia, very much put on notice yesterday.
War Master said no.
By President Trump, Will, and I want to ask you about Colombia's response in a minute. But firstly, what are you hearing from inside Venezuela today?
Hold on, y'all. Did they block us? Okay, we back. Yeah, man. We were live on Rumble, but it keeps cutting us out. Okay, we're back. All right. Y'all, please hit the like button, y'all. Y'all see what I got to deal with. Please support the show. I'm sick as a dog. All right. I was saying, do you think Rubio will run the country better? And, he said Rumble is for reviews. Yeah, I had to switch back to YouTube, though. I had to switch back to YouTube with StreamYard, I haven't used StreamYard in over a year. What's going on, LT, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I had to. All of my stuff been messing up, so we had to switch back to StreamYard for a while. So hopefully this doesn't cut off. I've been doing a bunch of free content, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, my throat. Pause. Okay, this thing is not working. Why is this thing? What the hell? All right. Anyway. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. I especially on the last show, I was gonna get back into that. On being monitored, Floyd being monitored. All right. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Please, can we get the likes up? All right, we are back. Please hit the like button, y'all. Please support the show. All right. You said Maduro keeps shutting you down. but Black Pill Jesus talked to. Oh my God. Okay, we're back. All right. So, do you guys think Rubio? Hold on. Why is this thing not showing me my full chat? Like, what the hell, man? Man, there's always something with this goddamn YouTube thing. Hold on, y'all. Like, LT Man is right here, but he's not coming up in my YouTube feed. Like, what the fuck? What in the absolute fuck? Shout outs to LT Man in the building. Why is he not coming up on my YouTube live chat? Like, what the hell is going on? What's your thoughts on the capture of Maduro? So I was I was saying earlier, LT Man, I don't know why he chose to play with Trump at this point, you know? It was swift. Trump got him and his wife. You know? Right, War Master. It's crazy because we're on two different screens. Like we're streaming vertical and we're streaming horizontal. Which is crazy. But yeah, but a lot of people are, you know, they're trying to put this stuff together, you know. Okay, LT Man is you're on the mobile stream, LT Man. Okay, we do have a horizontal stream too, LT Man. That's why it's weird. Okay, I see why it's not showing up. Okay. No. Actually, I don't know why StreamYard splits it up. They split up the mobile stream and the I thought you guys were all be in one chat room, but I guess it's double the streams on YouTube. So, wow. Okay. I guess that's different. Let me put your comments on the screen real quick so everybody can see what you're saying. Shout outs to LT Man. Give me 1 second. War Master says Rubio. Can I put the chat on the screen? Like, what the hell? Hold on, y'all. So this is so retarded. Hold on, y'all. Doesn't StreamYard have a thing where show the comments on stage? Oh, it does. Oh, it's an overlay. Oh, okay, I see. Ah. Nice one. Okay. He said Rubio or Byron Donalds would be good picks for Vance's vice president. Yeah, if Vance and Rubio runs, I think that'll be a solid team right there. LT Man said everyone here in the States are protesting, thinking it's war, and we should have not gone there at 2:00 in the morning. But they seem to not realize that all the Venezuelans in their country are liberated. True. And also too, because it's funny and hypocritical at the same time how people try to, you know, make a big deal about oil, and it's like, shit, we need oil. You know, Americans, we need the motherfucking oil. You know, so like I said, when you go home and you cut on that heater and it don't cut on, you know, you gonna get mad. Dude, we need the damn oil. So, but I want you guys to let me know. I want y'all to do me a favor and let me know if these gas prices are gonna start to plummet, you know, and natural fuel costs. Like, let me know if the gas prices where you are in the big cities, y'all, are plummeting. Real interesting stuff, you know. He said most of them fled and could not return to Venezuela. Now that it's liberated, they can return to their families. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So they can go back home. Vertical is for weird people. Horizontal, gang. I try. You said, I see hella gay people and their senior citizens outside while a bunch of people who don't work. True. China is mad because they said it's their oil. It would have been their oil. Now it's everybody's oil. Speaking of oil, no Diddy. Baby oil. Now America, because Trump said, did you guys peep it yesterday? Trump said that China's going to be in on the oil deal because that's a part of the minerals that we're going to be giving to them. So this is all calculated, man. This is chess. If oil prices drop, crypto will moon. Uh-oh. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I wonder what will happen to the commodity side of the game. He said Sexy Red need oil for her booty hole brown. You gotta chill, party. Oh, War Master is here. So War Master, party was saying that and I don't know if it's going through, but War Master's in Cali, party's on the West Coast. What's going on with the reparations for black people in California? Where did you say party earlier? Was it Sacktown? Is there going to be some reparations for? Are they doing it by counties? Like how are they doing this? And I know, like I said, I know they were trying to drag Tariq into it, but he seems like he's not trying to get dragged into it. Larry said they asked Trump, "What about the oil?" He said, "We're keeping it." Yeah. and he has that mindset since they've been blowing up the ships, you know. San Francisco allegedly. San Fran. Okay. San Fran. LT man said reparations. I can't stop laughing. You said, how is a state gonna pay reparations to people they have no involvement in? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to figure out how the hell how that works. And then shit, how expensive shit is in Cali, that shit is gonna go right back into the economy. So,
well, as you can imagine, the uncertainty continues in Venezuela, particularly in Caracas. The sense in which this moment in which Venezuelans were ripped from their sleep, and that they saw these explosions around the city. You know, of course, that's still completely shocking to those who lived through it. And add on top of that, the news very, very shortly after that Nicolas Maduro was finally taken from power along with his wife. So they've just been sort of digesting that. But things in Venezuela move very fast. So while Donald Trump was saying that the Americans were in essence going to run Venezuela until another government can come in, there is no current evidence of that. What Venezuelans are seeing is that the former vice president has now been sworn in as president, Delcy Rodriguez, and her declarations to the Venezuelan people were very much that the legitimate president of Venezuela remains Nicolas Maduro, basically echoing the line you would expect out of the Chavista movement. So it remains a period of deep uncertainty and concern for all Venezuelans. Really.
And yet we also hear from the Trump administration and Marco Rubio that Delcy Rodriguez has been very cooperative with them. So there's this contradiction coming from her, Will. What is her position in the country? Does she have the strength to keep the government there together, all the different actors together in Caracas?
Yeah, that gets really to the heart of the question of sort of who is in charge and how strong.
There is some truth to it. There is some truth to it.
Various different elements at play. One, of course, is Delcy Rodriguez as if you like, the figurehead of the Venezuelan government. But very influential are, of course, the defense minister and the troops that are loyal to him, Vladimir Padrino, and the very influential interior minister, a man called Diosdado Cabello. Those men will have a big say in what happens next.
So what's gonna happen with their military? Like, are we gonna Are they the U.S. military now? Like, this is so weird. You know what you gotta do, LT man? You gotta buy a beer for their mothers, and they're okay. Their militaries is ours too. Oh shit. You said they've been sending us fentanyl, but we supposed to feel bad about taking their oil? Fuck out of here. For real. For real. Warmaster said Cali has $5 gas. Warmaster, and you would know because you go from state to state too, so you get to see these power bills and stuff, you know. So Warmaster said Cali has $5 gas. Gruesome Newscomb is responsible. Chevron left the state. Yeah, we debolded. We debolded LT, man. We just said that chain is nice. That's what you bought for me? Oh, that gas is nice. That's what you bought for me? Yeah, so where Maduro and his wife was at was literally in a military stronghold. And we came knocking and we took it from them. So Trump was like, oh, they're anticipating us. Like, they're waiting for us type shit. And it's like, well, they thought we came there to talk to them. I thought they thought Americans probably came there to talk to them, and we came for a talk, all right. We just took their president, and none of our people got killed. No prisoners, no nothing. Everybody left and got back home. That shit is crazy.
And both are military men who, according to their declarations, intend to stay and fight. So that is where the uncertainty comes from. The Americans could be saying they plan to work with Delcy Rodriguez to, as Donald Trump put it, make Venezuela great again. But that simply isn't going to work for the likes of Diosdado Cabello. That man is extremely likely to follow the line out of Cuba, if you like, that is patria o muerte, i.e. you fight for the fatherland until death. And I think that is an element that is key in the socialist understanding of Venezuela and Cuba, and those two countries so important, such close allies.
And where you are now, Will, in Colombia, with President Trump very much yesterday putting Gustavo Petro on notice, saying you're going to have to watch your ass, I think he said, to the president. But what is the feeling there?
Well, I think if you consider that Colombia is perhaps the nation most affected by what happens in Venezuela, there is uncertainty here too. Mr. Petro has sent troops to this region. This is already a heavily militarized region. There are left-wing guerrilla groups that run through here, that control these parts, this border region, particularly the ELN, the left-wing national army of Colombia. They are closely allied with the Maduro government and move back and forth between these two nations a lot. The possibility that they may stay and fight if there is to be conflict. So that is one worry for the Colombian government. The other, of course, is that the vast majority of immigrants and migrants who leave Venezuelan territory come here. And so that could create another humanitarian crisis, which has been seen in this city of Cúcuta many times before, when moments of deep crisis, deep economic need in Venezuela bite and take hold. Venezuelans often come here first before they spread out to the rest of Latin America or attempt to make their way north to the United States.
And well, what do you make of the role now of opposition activists?
I mean, that's good that the people that got banned from there, now they can probably come home and be okay. I mean, like, I don't know how a regime change, like, think about it, y'all. I don't know how a regime change can really happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, one day it's green and then wake up next day and it's like, oh, well, it's red. You know, I mean, I would like to hope that they can go back home to their families without the fear of being taken out. Because I heard old boy was pretty ruthless. I heard Maduro was pretty ruthless, you know, y'all. And then also too, like I said, when you turn into a quote unquote dictator, it's like after a while you done took out so many of your people. Bro, war crime is completely different than regular crime. You know, so just imagine what they're going to be charged with, you know. So him and his wife is apparently in New York. And I think, I mean, I don't even know why they took his wife with him, but, you know, I guess she was, you know, they probably going to have her on some type of conspiracy. But I think Maduro is going to take the charges and see if he can get his wife at least free. Now, whether she's going to go back to Venezuela or not, I don't know. LT man, you're in the, I can't click the link, bro, for the Instagram. I'm not sure what you're sharing because you're in a vertical chat and I can't click any links there and it doesn't come up on my screen. I'm unable to click links in the vertical chat, LT man. What are those? Party says they say this is all theater because the crowd apparently declared war on us again, as if it never stopped, to undermine our freedom because they're making the UK fold. Well, we do have a poll and we have 8 votes. And 38% of you guys say it's resources. 12% of you guys say it's national interest. Nobody says it's political theater. But then again, 50% of you guys says it's political theater because it's all of the above, because 50%, you know, said all of the above, you know. I got to keep an eye on three of these chats. You got to go to the vertical stream, LT man. I can't, the links are unclickable on vertical for some weird reason. I think you dropped like 2 of them. LT man, click my channel and then head to the vertical, to the horizontal stream, not the vertical one, because they don't even come up in the chat room. Yeah, I think they just got her as like a political pawn, just to get, you know, if he was on some Omerta, if he was on some Omerta stuff, you know, he go, you know, it's for her to be free, you know. So War Master said Oklahoma City is $2.78 for diesel and $4.68 for gas. Wait. $2.78 for diesel and $4.68 in Barstow, California. Cali is done. Let's see if these prices drop now. You know, I mean, I wonder, when do y'all think the prices are going to drop? Like come this summertime? You think come this summertime, everything we got going on in Venezuela should be in full effect and the Americas, air quotes, should be benefiting off of it? But look, sending his wife shopping while they smack Maduro up to take the deal is crazy. LT Man said the vice president of Venezuela wants Maduro captured. Now she wants him back. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I mean, he put her in there. She's not going to want to work with Rubio. You said it's Trump with a voiceover of Tekashi 6ix9ine? Saying I stole that shit. Summer or fall. Yeah, I'm thinking about summertime. All right, hold on. Let me see. Okay, welcome LT Man into the horizontal chat. Give me 1 second. I don't want to end this poll. Hold on, guys. Damn, I got so much windows open. Give me 1 second, guys.
¡No se tarde en llegar, cobarde!
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
¡Venga por mí! ¡Aquí lo espero en Miraflores! ¡No se tarde en llegar, cobarde!
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Oh, man. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. If I open up another window, my MacBook is gonna explode. Hold on, guys. Hold up. Un momento. Hold up. Let me. Ooh wee. Hold up, yo. Oh my god, bro! They should have never let y'all niggas have the internet.
Shit, that's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga.
They should have never gave y'all the internet, man.
Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
Y'all don't deserve the internet, man. God damn. All right. Oh, this is going on live right now, right? Party? Hold on.
And pathologically sycophantic that for them America can do no wrong
Western
in their eyes.
abuse.
For them, America itself is the highest principle.
That's crazy,
America
LT,
does not
man.
have to even appear, doesn't even have to pretend to adhere to any principles itself. I'm telling you, this is a country that is spiraling into oblivion. If America was a celebrity, you'd be on a countdown for waiting for their inevitable drug overdose or car crash or suicide. They're in a tailspin. You know, it's like in those action movies where the bad guy is falling off a building and he keeps shooting all the way down. That's America. Listen, we're about to witness in our lifetime, in our children, our grandchildren's lifetime, the largest collective psychological awakening in human history. Literally billions of people across continents and across, as I say, across generations are going to be looking back at the 20th century and the early 21st century and asking themselves, how did we ever believe them? How did we ever let it come to this? How did we ever let this happen? The world has been in an abusive relationship with the West. And like every abuse survivor, we're going to go through the same painful stages of recovery, recognition, processing, rage, grief, and eventually, if we do the work, inshallah, healing and reconstruction. But it's going to take generations. Don't kid yourself. It's going to take generations, and it's going to be bitter. Yes, it is. Here's what you need to understand about abusive relationships, because it's the same on a micro level and a macro level. The abuse itself is never the most devastating part. No. The most devastating part is the psychological system, the psychological habits that made you question your own reality during the course of that abuse.
Let me tell y'all something, because like to a certain degree, I got my own field study because I've been doing this for a long time. Let me tell y'all something about quote unquote abusive relationships. It's only abuse when somebody's not getting what they want. Who the fuck gives a fuck about this shit? Hopefully we don't see it in our timeline, but it's only abusive when somebody's not getting what the hell they want. It's all, think about it, all right? I'm about to drop some gems, all right? Make sure you guys please hit the like button. Please support the show. Hit the Cash App. I'm gonna give you guys some gems. I'm gonna drop some gems on y'all about relationships. Let me tell y'all something. Who said it? Who said that it's abuse? A relationship can be as toxic as it wants to be until somebody don't get what the fuck they want. Have y'all noticed that? People will be like, "Oh, you shouldn't lie to people." Actually, you should lie to people to a certain degree. It's when people tell the truth, that's when shit starts to end. Even though both of you guys know the truth. And I'm going to tell y'all some real shit on top of that. I'm going to just keep giving y'all the game. I'm going to tell y'all some real shit on top of the real shit I just told y'all. Here's some more real shit. The person who cares less controls the relationship. Yes. The person who don't give a fuck at this point, America, controls the relationship. That's how it works. When you don't give a fuck, you control the relationship. Hate to break it to you. And you have more responsibility over the damn relationship, not the fucking crash out. Real talk. My voice is gone, y'all, but let's go.
It makes you rationalize the abuser's behavior. That makes you complicit in your own subordination. You understand? And people around the world have been doing that literally for generations. As I've talked about many times, the West didn't just colonize our territory, they colonized our minds.
Right, LT,
and they built
man.
an entire
Right,
narrative
War
infrastructure
Master.
to keep
Right,
us
UFO.
colonized.
Right, party.
You know, Stockholm Syndrome, gaslighting, rationalizations that have just gotten less and less plausible and less believable over time and experience over the course of increased pattern recognition. You know, first they told you, we invaded your country for your own good. We're bringing you civilization. This is about democracy. It's about freedom. It's about human rights, which was always accompanied by atrocities and torture and unspeakable human rights violations, and always no democracy whatsoever, you know, and the complete dismantling of the civilization that you had before they came, that existed before they came to tell you that they were there to civilize you. So then after that comes the lip service, the acknowledgement to one degree or another, but still trying to redirect blame, you know, saying, well, yes, okay, mistakes were made, but our intentions were good. It's complicated, right? Both sides share some responsibility in what went wrong. And then even when the good intentions can no longer be defended, then they say, okay, that was then, but we've learned and we've grown. We're different now. We've changed. Let's just move on forward together. Let's not talk about the past. And then the ultimate gaslighting comes right after that. Why do you keep bringing up the past? You're being divisive. You're preventing progress. We're trying to move forward, right? We're trying to move on. Do you see? At every stage, they shift responsibility and deny responsibility. At every stage, they try to control the narrative. At every stage, they try to make you feel like you're the problem, that you're the problem for noticing the pattern. Just like an abusive partner, just like an abusive spouse, just like in an abusive relationship. And to one degree or another, we accepted it. Our leaders had to cope with it.
What if I were to tell you that the people What if I were to tell you that the people that's trying to make this a black and white issue, they're doing the same thing? Like, cause we're gonna get into Negro Tube. It wouldn't be a show if we did. Party had me go seek out Jason Black. So we're going to see what Jason Black had to say about this. I wonder what the hell Jason Black is going to have to say about this. But what I'm saying is it's the same thing, y'all. Like Negro Tube, oh, these people are gaslighting you. These people are gaslighting you. While they're gaslighting you. While they're gaslighting you simultaneously. They are gaslighting you. You know? Real talk. All right. Shout out to Party dropping the huge $20 on the PayPal. Thank you, bro, for supporting the show as always. Please, guys, hit the like button and support the show. Thank you so much. A good portion of it is it to the less fortunate and the needy. It gets donated to I gotta bring up the actual thing. When you guys, thank you guys so much for supporting the show. When you guys support through the coffee store, it sends it to the less fortunate, but I gotta find the exact organization it sends it to so I can let you guys know. Just the Party for the 1891 on the PayPal. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, in a relationship, like all of this stuff is inadmissible because toxic relationships are the internet exposed that toxic relationships are functional relationships. It's just when somebody doesn't get what they want, now all of a sudden they acknowledge that it's toxic. You understand what I'm saying? And again, the person who cares the least in a relationship is the person who controls the relationship. You know? Everybody supporting the show. Party said, just like Democratic comrades, not even comrades, that's crazy. Comrades of America, I don't really want to torture myself. War Master said, this dude is a commie. The KGB and the pro-wax taught him well. What's going on, Red Door Woman? Good to see you, love. As always, you probably haven't been getting the notifications because guess what? I think the other software doesn't give you all the notifications. I need to give you guys I need to invigorate with y'all so you guys will go live. But stream doesn't do so. So I don't know. It's so weird when you use another software how YouTube works with these notifications. But good to see you, Red Door Woman. Happy New Year to you and your family and your son and everybody. Red Door Woman is awesome. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, the shout outs to Party. You know, when we went over Uncle Tom's cabin, and you know, people be talking about the house Negro. This is the Negro they're talking about. This is the exact type of Negro they're talking about. You know? The Colonel Sanders looking Negroes. These are the Negroes I'm actually afraid of. I'm not afraid of the glacier men that have the you know that have the you know the iPhones in their hand. I'm more afraid of the glacier man that looks like Colonel Sanders, you know. And this one is close. This one is close. All right. You said they don't realize we spent my whole adult life turning the other cheek and being fair. Yeah. It's like, but it's like, what do they want? Do they want America to be like the savior of people or not? So it's like what you guys are saying in the chat. Like he's taking like a democratic approach to stuff and stuff like that. Like, when are black people gonna wake up and realize, bro, you're not democratic, bro? When I think when black people realize what the hell they're talking about, is like, you know. And again, remember, like I said, the person who gives the least fuck, the person who cares less controls the relationship, you know? LT Man said, did you guys know that cucumbers help with your memory? I heard a guy got one. I'm gonna lose my voice again off of this one, LT Man. I heard a guy got one shoved up his ass and he never forgot. Hey, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to save this one. That's a good one. I got a friend here. I can tell that joke to. He's gonna laugh. I'm gonna tell him I got it from you, LT Man. Did you hear that cucumbers help with your memory? I heard a guy got one shoved up his ass one time. He never forgot. Oh my God. Holy shit. Yes, we made it. I know this is so corny, Red Door Woman. I haven't seen you since last year. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. KFC. Yeah. You said they want America to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like everybody else. Yeah. You know, it's funny though, and it's funny because we talked about it, Party. If the black man was supposed to take over the Western Wakanda and take over America, you know, we wouldn't be as friendly with other nations as we want the Glacier Man to be as friendly with other nations in America. Ain't that crazy? Like like black people, we're still practicing good for me and not for thee. Knowing damn well if black people took over America, like that shit is a pipe dream. It's like what War Master says, you know, like bro, like that, you know, that was a period of time. Like, you know, let's move on. We're Americans now. It's the truth. LT Man said, Kuda, you're calling white men glacier men. You said, then are black men considered space or abyss? Just wondering. I don't know. We gotta come up with a trendy name for the black man, LT Man, to get around the algorithm. I do know if you're in the Middle East, they call them dune. They call them dune coons, aka sand niggas. Dune coons. Dune coons. Deep Space Nine. Not Deep Space Nine. America. Fuck yeah. My voice is gone, y'all. No, this is a conversation that we got to have, though, when we get back to this Keisha argument, though, y'all, because what Wakanda is the black man supposed to build in America? Like, I just don't see the black man doing all of the stuff that a Donald Trump or a president would do. I just don't. I don't see what type of power we're supposed to come into in America. Like, what throne are we were supposed to be building in America at this point? That's why Keisha peeped head out when Somalis were getting checked. Payne was getting passed out, and she wanted to be front and center. I haven't seen Nicer this whole holiday. I got to reach out to Nicer and check on her, because every time somebody brings up Somalians, I'm always thinking about Minnesota, and Nicer's in Minnesota. You got this inside joke from the Rhoda Osmond series with the Somalians running wild, and she was like, "Ain't no Somalian ever ran wild on me." Where's Gail? Gail at Night's been missing in action. Shout outs to Gail at Night. Hopefully she's doing well. I wish her a happy new year. You said, I don't see no Democrat dishing out this type of pain. Right. I mean, look, like or hate the guy, Trump is hands on. Hands on, y'all. All right, let's go.
With it, our intellectuals, to one extent or another, were giving credence to their words over their actions, right? Trying to juggle between what they said and what they did, as if both were somehow equally true. You know, we were trying to figure out how we could possibly reconcile their actions with their words, because the alternative for us, which would mean accepting that the global, the dominant.
I don't know how to do this, War Master. Getting my get my voice back, man. It just goes to shit. Like, as soon as I drink tea, I'm not gonna have a voice on my birthday, y'all. I'm just gonna accept it. Party said, them niggas frail as fuck. Listen. Shout outs to my real FBAs. Shout outs to my real FBAs, but like the position that, and I think Tariq is seeing it too. That's why I think he's backing up off of it. I think the position that you guys have taken on is gonna kind of get cast to the side in these next couple of years, man. So just, be strong, because I do not know what Curry X, Marsala X. That's funny as hell. You can just say a Kamala. You can call them a Kamala. But no, I don't know what position people are gonna have to take in the next couple of years, man. 2030 is gonna be a doozy. If we make it to 2030 at this rate. Man, look, the War Master done came in late. Let me see if I can play it. I'm gonna just have to go find the song. I can't play the video that I got. Or can I? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, hey, Party, you said it, I didn't. You said it, I didn't, bro. Them FBA conversations is about to get real funny. Oh, I gotta show you something too, Party. Hold on. All right, I got y'all. Hold on. Shout outs to my Baldinis. Hold on, I got y'all. Y'all lucky I sent it to myself. I gotta pull it up. All right, it's downloaded. Hold on, I gotta pull it up, y'all. Hit the like button, y'all. Please support the show. Player Talk Radio. Hold up.
Nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga, haircut.
Shit.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga, haircut.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Y'all make me want to cut my hair off, y'all.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga.
So I'm gonna do a remix called Dread Nigga.
Ball nigga, why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Shout outs to LT man dropping the huge $10 on the Cash App. Oh, we gonna crank it back up, LT man. Hold up. Here we go. Shout outs to LT man. Let's go.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Hold on, man. Shout outs to LT, man. He said, I wish I was one. Y'all killing me, man. My voice is gone. Hold up. We gotta crank it back up. Man. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the show. Let's keep the show going. Shout outs to Beachy for sponsoring the show. Shout outs to Party for sponsoring the show. Shout outs to LT, man. Hold on, let's go.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Yo, I think 2026. Listen, I think ball players got it in 2026. Well, Master said, bald is beautiful. Look, the ball players y'all got it in 2026. Coach Greg Adams, all 2026. Come on.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Y'all making me want to cut my hair, y'all. Here we go.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball.
Not
Boy,
a
you looking
soccer
like a
ball.
tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Soccer ball. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Oh God. I don't think I'm gonna make it through today's show with my voice, y'all.
Global power structure is fundamentally predatory and evil and will never voluntarily reform itself, well, that's too destabilizing to hold in your
Holy
consciousness.
shit.
While you're still trying to
Oh
survive
my
in the
God,
world
y'all are killing me.
that they control. That's too difficult to come to come to terms with. So we tell ourselves, they really do love us.
Oh my goodness.
They really do mean good.
Oh my goodness. Shout outs to Red Door Woman. Shout outs to my native supporters. Shout outs to Red Door Woman dropping the huge $20 on the Cash App. Hold on. Red Door Woman will crank it back up. Hold up.
Ball nigga,
Hold up.
ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Shout outs to Red Door. Shout outs to Red Door Woman. I can't laugh anymore.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball.
God.
Nigga
Thank you so much.
haircut.
Shout outs to Red Door. Shout outs to Red Door.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Shout outs to Red Door Woman. I'm dead. I'm dead, y'all. Thank you, love. Happy New Year to you. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Oh, master, my voice is gone, y'all. Oh, god damn. Oh, god damn. Oh my god. Holy shit. He said my son-in-law is black. He shaved his head. You said I'm sending him this. He shaved his head last year. Oh my god! All right, look. So here we go. Hold up.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Oh my god. Yo, y'all know I found this. I found the song on YouTube. Oh my god, who gave y'all the internet, man?
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball
Oh my
nigga.
god.
Boy, you ain't got no hair up there. Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Holy shit. Shout outs to Beachy. Shout outs to LT Man. Shout outs to Party. Shout outs to Red Door Woman. Shout outs to everybody. My voice is gone. My voice is gone. Oh, officially fucked. Oh, officially fucked. Holy shit. Shout outs to War Master. Oh my god. Shout outs to War Master dropping a huge $20 on the Cash App. War Master said bald men rule the world because we got Xbox. Oh my god. Crank it back up. Let's go.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball.
Holy
Boy,
shit.
you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Oh my god, why are black people like this, bro? One more time for the Xbox clan. Hold on.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball
Holy
nigga,
God.
ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
Oh my god. Give me like 5 seconds, y'all. Shit. I might go bald in 2026, y'all. I might have to do it. I might have to cut the locks off, y'all. I got a bald head. I have to pull out the bean. I'm gonna have to pull out the bean in 2026. Oh god. Going into 2030 with a head full of hair is I don't think that's the move, y'all. Shout outs to War Master. Shout outs to Party. Bald is life. Man. No. Y'all gotta hear. Listen. Red Door Woman, everybody here. Y'all gotta hear I gotta go find the full song. I'm gonna go look for the full song. Y'all gotta hear the full song. So y'all know last year there was this old man. Y'all know about the old man and the tenderism? Where he cooks like the meat, or he like cooks the food, and like the food is so good, like it's like falling off the bone. So like literally he pulls the bone out of the meat. The tenderism dude. It's tender. So he said I forgot what a piece of the lyrics. He said your hairline or your shape up's on tenderism. I gotta go find the song. Hold on. I gotta go find the song on YouTube for y'all. Hold on. Let's bring this back up. Jesus Christ. Oh, all right. Hold on. Bald Negro delegation. All right, hold on. All right, let's bring this back up. All right, Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go find this song. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Good for us. They just have a temper. You know, they always feel bad when they assault us. Deep inside, they're good. You know, in their heart, they're good.
Thanks to everybody for sponsoring the show. Let's keep the show going. Let me know if you want me to open up the panel. Hold on. Let me drop the link for you guys if you guys want me to open up the panel. I got you. Hold on. Shit. Oh, my throat is fucked. All right, hold on, y'all.
Good. Just like an abusive spouse. See, they built this whole infrastructure of rationalization inside our own societies, inside our own minds. Our universities taught us that development means following Western models. That's what they taught. That's what they still teach until today. Economics departments treated neoliberalism.
Shout outs to Chris G. Shout outs to War Master. Shout outs to PP. Shout outs to Red Door Woman. Shout outs to LT Man. Shout outs to Party. Let's keep the support going. I got you guys. Let's go. Let's play our talk. Hold on.
Like it's a science, not a psychopathic ideology. It's an ideology. International relations programs in our countries presented Western models of sovereignty, state, nation state, and so forth as universal truth instead of something very peculiar to European history. It's got nothing to do with us. And they made us think in their language. You know, they made English the language of academic and career advancement. But if you don't know English, you're not going anywhere. And with the language came the thinking, came the perspectives, came the worldview, came the definitions, came the paradigms. Western categories became the framework of our own thought. You know, democracy, freedom, international community, human rights, on and on. Every single one of these terms, the West monopolized its meaning for themselves, according to themselves, claiming they were universal truths, truisms. They treat their opinions as laws of nature. And you internalized it. We internalized it to one degree or another. We looked to Paris, to London, and to New York as markers of civilization. We saw Western education as the gold standard.
Now, listen. I don't want to be the guy to be like, you know, because I'm not trying to downplay slavery and stuff like that, but it's like, bro. Bro, it is too late in the day. Some of these conversations on like slavery and stuff, you have to save that shit for people that didn't do their history. You know, and there's going to be so many people that you can talk to that didn't do their history and stuff like that. But if you do your history, waiting for the rest of quote unquote Aboriginal or Black America to catch up is like talking to a donkey's ass. It's like talking to a donkey's ass. Respectfully. You know, it's like talking to a donkey's ass, bro. So I'm not saying that you gotta hang it up. I'm not saying that it's over. But it's like, bro, it's too late in the day, bro. We get it. White man, black man good, white man bad. White men oppress us. We've held ourselves to the gold standard of the... Listen. It's going to get to a point where black people... The way that we see things through the dominant society, bro, it's going to get to a point where we're going to be more white than white people. You know? Holy shit. It's going to be a point that we're going to be... I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to get to a point where we're just going to be more... At some point, we're going to be more white than white people. Because we're holding on to it. Like, the white... black people think that the white man's, like, racism and slavery... Like, I don't know how to say what I want to say. He's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Did we buy into the ideology? Yes, but we're westernized. Like, ain't nothing gonna change us from being westernized. this is what I would say. The black man and the white man in the Western world, in America, does have to have a sit down. There has a sit down has to happen. It's just time is making this shit happen. Not even somebody fought back, or this was a revolution, or this was that, you know. Oh no, there is a such thing as black people being more glacier than glacier people. No, you want to know what it is though, LT man? Think about it. Let's say if you were the oppressor, right? Let's say if you were the oppressor, you got so much shit going on in today's world that you have modernized yourself. Whereas the black people, they're holding on to the past so much. Like people that don't even know slavery or don't even know the laws. They don't even know they don't know the ins and outs of civil rights. They don't know any of that stuff. But they're still holding on to slavery so much. It's like by default, it makes them more traditional than the average. By default, it makes black people or Negroes more traditional than the average modern KKK. And black people are so like closed-minded and cut off, is that they think that they're the only ones going through racism. That's the funny part. Well, that's the sad part. Oh no, the Glacier Man got to have racism for everybody. It got to be spread out. This is global racism. It got to be wide and widespread. You can go to different places of the continent, of every continent. You can go to different places and regions of every part of the globe, and the white man has been there and has done something, you know. So I want y'all to take that in stride when y'all listening to some of these conversations that these brothers are having after this whole Venezuelan attack. Like what the like the it's like, bro. Oh, the white man taking over. But in America, when we go home and we cut on our heater, we want our houses warm, right? What do we think powers that? You know? When we flick on that light switch, them lights better come on if we paid the bill, right? So we you know, even with how we interact with the world in the West as black Americans or just Americans in general, we have a Western standard that we live up to that's like, you know, you throw that shit into some politics, okay, you know. War Master said American English is the language of commerce. I got a bald head. Uh-oh. I got you, War Master. Hold on.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
I got you. Oh my God. So I'm not telling the black man to forget slavery or nothing like that, but you got to modernize yourself, you know? You absolutely have to modernize yourself, black man. Let's go.
Which is really a joke. We developed contempt for our own systems of knowledge, our own languages, our own ways of organizing society.
Right.
Like I said, this is just like an abusive spouse or an abusive partner who cuts you off from all your loved ones, cuts you off from your lineage, cuts you off from your culture and your community and from your own memories, so that they can lock you in their world, in their closed, insulated world.
Oh my God. All right. I'll give us that one. Okay. All right. So we got the Glacier Man, coined by Party, and then we got the Sun Man. The Sun Man. Yeah, the black man is the Sun Man. Yeah, he left him to his own devices for sure. Yeah, it's cold as hell. It's funny because when it's hot outside, it's cute to have a different set of politics, which people do have, you know. All right. Yeah, that's so that and that's rare. That's rare too, Red Door Woman. That's rare. That's rare that, you know, certain colonies do hold on to their language and their you know, their customs and stuff, you know. Even the temples out here in Asia, I can show y'all cars like parked on the temples. Like, damn, y'all allow cars on the temple ground? Okay. You want to see how Americanized niggas is? Watch their remarks when they return from the third world vacations. Oh my God. I've seen it all throughout the whole passport, in the whole passport, bro. You know, I've seen it throughout the whole passport, bro, arc. Okay, hold on, War Master. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up that tab. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna let this play. Give me 1 second.
To be normalized or rationalized in their world. Like I've said before, it's like a cult. The West and America is like a cult. And many global South countries develop Stockholm Syndrome at a civilizational level. That's what we call psychological colonization. They didn't need to occupy us militarily. We occupied ourselves on their behalf, right? But something is breaking right now, in real time. Something is breaking. All of the rationalizations are collapsing, like I say, under the weight of pattern recognition. You know, for example, Ukraine versus Palestine. The same Western powers, the same rhetoric about international law, but the exact opposite response. And you can't unsee it once you've seen it. And if you're young enough, you don't automatically see it through the filter of lifelong indoctrination. You see it for what it is. See, that's what I mean. For the last several years, the OCGFC have been prepping for the inevitable transition to the global South. So there's been much less emphasis on maintaining narrative control, monopolization of narrative control, and the manufacture of content across the population. And the availability of user-generated content online has changed a lot. The narrative monopoly fell apart completely, and they're not even bothered to try to restore it, really. So you have fewer and fewer people who were actually raised on any sort of disciplined propaganda frameworks. And this is where the bewilderment is going to start setting in. You know, this is what I was talking about in the beginning.
See, I don't know how is he trying to sneak in slavery into this? Oh my God, War Master, what is this? Hold on.
I like chocolate.
I like chocolate.
Delicious.
Oh yeah, I see this.
Yeah.
I like chocolate.
Do you say this because I'm black?
Yeah. Me rice your chicken. Perfect. You're handsome. I like chocolate. Delicious. Yeah.
Do you say this because I'm black?
Yeah. Me rice your chicken. Perfect.
Oh my God. Y'all gotta stop playing with these Asian girls in the wee hours of the night, man. They be shout out to Fabs, they be smashed. Oh my goodness. All right, so this thing got me on 2 lives at the moment. Hold on, guys. I can only see 1 live. All right. You say you might die around the sun, man, when it's hot. You said he dog whistling Hotep Negro. He dog whistling the Hotep Negro. Man, look. There's nothing really they can talk about. I mean, oh, Chris G's over on the man, y'all are on the vertical sites. Well, the vertical stream. My bad, y'all. The Sharmist. Oh my God. Oh Lord. She said chocolate. She sound like she from Japan. All right. Hold on, guys. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. They split it. This is cool. I didn't know they started doing this. Well, I knew they. I kind of figured that they start doing this horizontal screen versus, All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let's get back into it real quick. Hold on. Give me like 1 second. I'm trying to pull this thing up. Give me 1 second. Hold on, guys.
Activists. I interviewed Maria Corina Machado in Oslo just a few weeks ago after she accepted her Nobel Prize.
All right, hold on.
And she said, we have a plan. I've got a team in place. We're ready to go. We won the last election. Armando Gonzalez, the person who she put in place to replace her. And yet we heard President Trump really dismissing her and her influence yesterday in that press conference. What role do you think the opposition should be?
Shout out to my bro. My bro's here. Look, I was just telling him last night, Trump is not, he's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? He's not necessarily feeling that lady that's over there that's, He said, LT man, she's a 5 without speaking. You said that Riz will have Kuda cutting. Nah, man. I'm tired of it. Over here, they keep calling me Bob Marley. They be like, oh, Bob Marley. I'm be like, I got a friend, right, named Omar back in the States. This was when The Weeknd was hot. Like, The Weeknd was like, he was like, on fire. And he had the same type of freeform type dreads he had, right? And I remember one time we was in the mall and there was people approaching us, and I look back and I look back at him, and I just look at him and he's like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I'm watching the people as they're walking up, and somebody came up and said, you look like The Weeknd. And he had to just take it. When I got to Asia, I felt the same way. I'd be like, people walk up, I'd be like, don't do it, don't do it. Ah, Bob Marley. All right, here we go. All right. So it comes full circle. I would probably get called Bob Marley. And they would probably ask me if I have any weed, which I do not. You said she doesn't have the support of the people, G. Trump needs to find an alternative ASAP. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if she doesn't, I think he's just gonna put Rubio in charge, or somebody else has to go in charge. Because look, it's a regime change, really, y'all. Overnight, just as quick as they got us, like as quick as they, it's literally overnight. Overnight, they had to change their tune. But I didn't know, it's like what LT man said, and I didn't think about it like that. All of the people that were banished from Venezuela and probably started a life in the US or in other places or in neighboring countries and stuff like that, they can go home now. Hopefully they're not, hopefully they're not, tampered with. Hopefully they're not, hopefully. We'll see.
Playing or can be playing now.
I mean, hopefully they can go back home safe, because, it's not just the president or the leader that's going to hold y'all to those standards. The people that they have in office and in their cabinets, they're going to hold people to those standards too. So hopefully they're welcomed back home. But under Trump, I'm pretty sure they will be, But old girl is under Maduro's cabinet too. You said if I go to Asia, they'll call me Shaq. Just get used to it. War Master, if you come to Asia, as soon as you get off the plane with your one wheel,
Ball nigga, nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. All right. I appreciate you guys for supporting the show. I'm gonna reinvigorate my StreamYard account, and we'll just be on the StreamYard for the rest of the month. Oh my God. As soon as you get off the plane, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Oh shit. Nah, man, come on, LT, man, don't do that. Don't do that, man. War Master is a part of the One Wheel Gang. He said, Militias is building up vice president of Maduro making move. Boots on the ground is needed. Hey, well, I heard Trump pulled back the National Guard from LA in certain places and stuff like that. He might have to send them to Venezuela. You said, now I need some chicken. Oh my God. You said, I'm StreamYard now. No, I got you, LT, man. Hold on, guys. And white rice. Sticky rice. All right, hold on. All right. Give me 1 second, Joe. I need to go get some tea. But let's see. Give me 1 second. I wanted to see what shout outs to Party. Give me 1 second. I want to see what Jason Black is saying. You chicken. Perfect. Let's see what Jason Black has to say. Was it this live stream, Party? Oh no.
All right, we're kicking off 2026. We are kicking off 2026. Glad to have you all here with us for the first broadcast of the business for 2026. There will be some ominous overtones. You have been warned as we are boldly stepping into the future here.
And what did Oprah do? Why is everybody calling Oprah Winfrey evil? I don't think this is probably after it. We took over Venezuela so quick. I don't even think Jason Black said anything about it in this broadcast. Hold on, y'all.
Wealth portfolio. Make sure your wealth portfolio lines up with your investment risk tolerance, planning horizons, and financial pursuits.
Oh, militia. Okay, I thought
multiple
you meant somebody else.
Asset classes such as stocks, real estate, and fixed income to mitigate
passport bros to Venezuela.
Reach out to investment experts to allocate your holdings if needed based on market fluctuations. Once again, do you have enough money to invest in real estate? Don't worry, I'm going to come back to that because some of my answers may surprise you. Eliminate existing debt. Good luck on that, ladies. So that is Black Enterprise Magazine telling you all what you need to do for 2026. Sounds just as useless and banal
okay, you got it. Okay, hold
as
on.
before now.
All right, hold on. Shout outs to Party. All right, hold on. That bald nigga song is stuck in my head, man. Oh, fuck. All right, here it is. All right, let's go.
Tonight on the Black Channel. Well, Donald Trump has decided to send Venezuela and the rest of the world a New Year's gift.
We gotta see
the
what Tariq
gift
says
of
too.
Forever Wars is back. So to any of the MAGA morons and right-wing clowns out there who thought that supporting Donald, that those of us who sat on the couch weren't doing enough and that supporting Donald Trump was going to turn out well, congratulations. The guy you voted for has marched you face first back into the forever wars. So for those of you who have been under a rock all day, the U.S. has launched strikes into Venezuela, and they have arrested / kidnapped the president of Venezuela, Maduro.
Now, keep in mind, they're being really loose with those words between kidnap and arrested. They're being purposely obtuse with those words, kidnap and arrested. Okay, it just depends on what side you stand on.
And him and his wife, as a matter of fact, and have absconded with them back to the U.S., claiming that they are going to face charges for apparently some type of arcane gun running law, some type of idiot, ridiculous, arcane gun running law, and for allegedly dealing drugs. And I'm like, if you want to go grab some drug dealers, there's the Sackler family and Pfizer. I mean, you can always start there if that's your concern. So there's that. In the chat room, the truth 23450. I'm so glad you said that. Let me go ahead and pop the Zoom link up here for you. I would love to hear about the great job that Trump is doing. Of all people right here, I'm very glad you mentioned that. So let's go ahead and throw the Zoom link up here, and we can get you up here so you can explain to everybody about the fantastic job that he's doing, that it includes this. I'd like to know about how fantastic a job this is. I'd like to know the fantastic side of this. That'll be great to know. So let me go ahead and get this up here for you. There you go, buddy. We got the Zoom link in the chat room there for you here. I'll pin that to the top of the chat. You'll have 2 minutes to be on Zoom, and you can explain to everybody about all that. You can go ahead and explain to everyone the genius of it. So we'll give you a couple of minutes and they can call in and let us all know about how wonderful and awesome, he didn't say wonderful, awesome job. Awesome, dude. Trump is doing an awesome job, dude. All right. All right. In any case, what I want to do here, folks, is I could tell you a lot of things, but forget telling you. Let's just go ahead and show you. If you go on the Twitter, and I'm so glad that my Twitter timeline showed up the way it did here. When you go down the timeline here, it is like walking through Rahway prison or Angola or San Quentin. It really is. First and foremost, you've got the biggest cheerleader for this, Elon Musk. So all the Forever Wars people and Foreign Adventures people and America First people, the America First people, they are few and far between today. Certainly among your media and the wealthy and whatnot. Oh man, so Elon Musk, congratulations, President Trump. In Elon's case, he's just kissing as much ass as he can because Tesla's money ain't been right. He's done messed that up. So he is desperately trying to get back in Donald Trump's good graces. And he is polishing every square inch of Donald Trump's ass with his lips. It is embarrassing at this point. A far cry from Trump's in the Epstein files. Have a good weekend, DJT. So yeah,
I saw that too. They were trying to downplay the Venezuelan things and said that, oh, well, Trump's doing this so he don't come up in the Epstein files. I'm like, well, y'all worried about the Epstein files? Come on now, you know. Yeah, I think that's really what it is. I think Elon really doesn't have a side to go to though. You know. Elon doesn't have a side to go to. Definitely doesn't have a side to go to. You know, Trump showed him what power is. You know, so who we? All right.
Man, all of a sudden, oh no, don't worry, I'm gonna get to that. Oh, trust me, this is just the beginning. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry. But Elon Musk is first up at bat. He's not the last one. There's Piers Morgan. I'm not seeing many Venezuelans protesting about Maduro's removal. Piers, you're in Britain. How would you see anything? And who are you relying on to show you people protesting? Because, by the way, go check out Al Jazeera. So Pierce, as usual, clueless and stupid. Whoever this guy here is, I don't know. I got somebody on Zoom here. Now, if I didn't ask for you to be on Zoom, that's not going to work. So I don't want anybody else on Zoom. Nobody else on Zoom. Just the Truth 23450 is the only person who needs to call up. If you're not him, we're not interested in talking to you.
War Master says ghetto folks and Americans who are black are not on the same. Ghetto folks and Americans who are black are not the same. America equals my side. Yeah. I mean, if the Glacier Man and the Western black man does come together, which it should have been happened, that's going to be one of that craziest kept. That's going to have to be one of the topics that has to come up. That you're just American, you know. I mean, obviously, you know, the FBA is like a race within a race, or it's a group of people within a group of people, obviously, but it's kind of no different than certain, I mean, I was just watching like a whole like a documentary of Christopher Columbus and the Dominican Republic, and then Jamaica and stuff like that, and like what was going on there with the Taínos, and that shit was crazy. But the funny part is that this whole Venezuela conversation just came out of nowhere in the middle of the FBA conversation getting dumb anyway. So it's funny to see what Tariq Nasheed has to say. He hasn't done anything yet. Tariq hasn't done anything yet, but come Monday or today, Sunday, for you guys, he might say something. But Jason Black is on that he's on that wave also. He said this goofball lives in America. How the fuck would he know better than Piers Morgan? The fuck? See? Party says the Somali outing was bringing that point forward. Okay. All right, let's see what he says real quick. Let's listen to it a little bit more.
Also, make sure you have your camera and your microphone turned on just so the host can see you. YouTube is not going to see you unless there's trolling, but make sure you have your camera and your microphone turned on for that. So whoever it is on Zoom here will get to you, but only if you are the Truth 23450. 23450. If you're not, then you don't need to be contacting us here because this is not your time. Okay, unmute yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Party. I'm trying to see what the new Negro script is gonna be before 2030 also. Oh boy, on the last show got mad at me because I told him y'all gonna be a new group of people come 2030. It's like it's true.
See if you can unmute yourself. Okay, it's the microphone icon in the lower left-hand corner of your phone, folks. It's not hard. Okay, it's even harder if your microphone doesn't work. So,
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, are you the Truth 23450?
Excuse me?
Are you the Truth 23450?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay.
Damn.
So anyway, some of these crackhead kids are just
Get off my phone!
all right. So in any case, next order of business here, folks, is to go down the list, and I want you all to see what some folks were saying. So Elon Musk doubling down on apparently all of a sudden he loves Venezuelans. All of a sudden, he loves Venezuelans. All of a sudden, it's heartwarming to see so many Venezuelans celebrating their country freed from a brutal tyrant. Brutal tyrant.
I know he want Trump to come back to X so bad because Trump has been bringing so much people. Trump has been funneling people over on what's the platform? Was it Truth Social? And I think is Truth Social owned by Candace Owens' husband, if I'm not mistaken.
Really brutal tyrant. So Elon is taking the ass kissing to a whole nother level. Whole new level. Oh, look, if you want to know what was happening with the Europeans, in case you were wondering about that, Fifth Avenue needs to be on Zoom there, so
I don't. Did he buy it? I keep forgetting because you have Rumble, you have X, you have Truth Social, and then the other one that I forgot was Parler. I think Parler is probably her husband because Parler was supposed to be the place where you could talk all the politics you want unchallenged, but.
They're hiding out. Y'all got to understand, the folks who think that trolling on the internet will help them know when the forum gets this morning in your little echo chambers.
Okay,
it worked out great.
I guess her husband owns Parler. Okay.
Now that the real world is weighing in on it.
Okay, it's Parler. Okay. I know he owned one of them. Okay.
Yeah, it goes bad real quickly once you have to exit your little right-wing echo chamber. But for anyone who thought the Europeans were any better, just in case you thought the Europeans were any better, here's Emmanuel Macron, president of France. A place that without Africa is a third world country, but that's a different discussion. Talk about people who love to go around seizing and grabbing and colonizing things. The Venezuelan people are today rid of Nicolas Maduro's dictatorship and can only rejoice. Macron, you're in France. What the hell do you know about Venezuela? People, what the hell does Emmanuel Macron know about Venezuela, or Piers Morgan for that reason? Who is he to talk about what's good for Venezuelans? When did the president of France become an expert on Venezuela? By seizing power and trampling on fundamental.
And it's funny because how Trump took over Venezuela, now everybody wants in. Come Monday, now Sunday, Monday, everybody wants in. All right, hold on, LT man. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Wait, what? They should have never gave y'all the internet. Wait, hold on, what? Oh, it's Diddy with the baby oil. Oh my God. Bro. Y'all already know the internet's gonna. What is funny, you know what's funny? They used Trump and all the other people around him. Rubio even used that he effed around and found out. You know. Man, the realest saying I've ever heard was "it was all good" a week ago. They had a country a week ago, and then now fucked around and found out. Give me 1 second.
Maduro gravely undermined the dignity of his own people once again. Who is Emmanuel Macron to speak on trampling people, by the way? So, in case you were wondering about Europe and where they stand on the issue, in case you thought the Europeans might be a little more level-headed, well, there goes that. There goes that to anyone who was hoping that. Ro Khanna. The silence from many media hype 2028 contenders today is shocking. He's talking about Democrats. If you cannot oppose this regime change war for oil, you don't have the moral clarity or guts to lead our party or nation. So Ro Khanna has certainly set himself up as a voice of reason on certain issues, a nutcase on others, but
let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Elon Musk is gonna try to get back good with Trump and see if Trump gonna give him a piece of Venezuela, since he loves Venezuelans so much? There's a lot of money in it.
His moral compass doesn't waver very far, at least for the stuff he believes in. Geraldo Rivera. This was a brilliant raid by America's special operators. There will be criticism of the violation of Venezuela's sovereignty. But the U.S. president is on firm legal ground. This was an act of American self-defense, brilliantly executed. Yep. There's Geraldo Rivera.
I mean, he had a black eye. You think so? I mean, even though he was beside the president, he couldn't see as far as the president. So, like, he felt that the president undid all the hard work that he did. But it's like, you got to look at the bigger picture, man. He said, what would Elon get in Venezuela? I don't know. I mean, he can...
Yeah. Remember, he started out working for what?
He can, have him up there with Rubio. He'll have some type of leadership. He'll get some type of... country leader position. I don't know. He'll just be high ranking. I mean, Venezuela is open. It's just open at this point. There was never going to be able to move forward with the storm of it. Yeah. I mean, they're both strong personalities, so. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah. You kind of knew where I was going with it. Yeah, more for his space projects. Yeah, he can launch more rockets. A lot of baddies over in Venezuela, man.
NBC or whatever, but yeah. Geraldo Rivera, there you go. So Geraldo's weighed in. Bill Ackman.
Right, yeah, for SpaceX stuff. Yeah, shit, rockets need oil too, y'all.
The Zionist billionaire. With the U.S. now in control of Venezuelan oil resources, it becomes much riskier for China to move against Taiwan. What the hell? Is Bill smoking again? What the hell? Marco Rubio kissing much ass. I mean, I guess.
All right. I've been streaming for like over 5 hours, y'all. Give me 1 second. We're gonna try to get through at least 15-20 more minutes of this, and then we're gonna do a double header, all right? And we're gonna go over all of this, and we're gonna see what Black America is saying about this Venezuelan move. Trust is going to be a lot of coonery, but let's go.
Him and Elon are having to, share butt cheeks to kiss on Trump because here comes Rubio. I hope people now understand the president of the United States is not a game player. When he tells you he's going to do something and address a problem, he means it.
I mean, it's the truth. That's why I'm confused as to why Maduro thought Trump was playing.
So there's Marco Rubio. We're going to come back to him in a few moments. Marjorie Taylor Greene. We are running Venezuela now because Trump said that America is going to be running Venezuela for the foreseeable future. We're running Venezuela now. America first. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is certainly, staking out her claim. Hakeem Jeffries, the alleged leader of the House Democrats. The Venezuelan people elected Edmundo Gonzalez to run their country, not Pete Hegseth or Marco Rubio. The American people do not support another expensive foreign war that risks the lives of our men and women in uniform.
And I'm tired of people keep saying that it's war. It's not war. It's over. We took the king. There's too many checker players talking about chess moves. There is no war. Because you got that's another one of the talking points that I'm seeing coming from black people. Oh, why did they give him a Nobel Peace Prize? He is not a peaceful president. How peaceful is he? I think it is kind of peaceful that he went in there. No American soldiers were killed, and he got what he wanted, and it was a W for Americans in less than 5 hours. Shaganulu said nothing is over. Rambo. I feel you, bro. Black pill Jesus. Let's go.
This jackass was a lawyer in New York, and all the corporations were bragging about him, and then you meet him and you hear him, and he's just outrageously underwhelming. So what that really tells you, they were hyping him up because he was an empty suit, along with his empty head. So now you have some no-name right-wingers we never heard of here. Marjorie Taylor Greene is back. Oh, Eric Adams. Well, finally, New York weighs in. Finally, New York is going to call for some sanity. I mean, some left-wing people here. You see Trump doing something so crazy, and certainly New York is going to call it out and says here, Eric Adams says, I have seen firsthand how Nicolas Maduro destroyed Venezuela and turned it into a narco state. Millions fled. Thousands landed in New York City.
You said the war is over. Only rice and chicken.
Now in U.S. custody, the man who helped flood our streets.
Nigga, what?
Now in U.S. custody, the man who helped flood our streets with fentanyl is finally being held accountable. American lives were destroyed because of him. President Donald Trump's actions hit the cartels where it hurt. Eric Adams is campaigning for something. Now that he's no longer mayor of New York, he's obviously campaigning for something. I don't know what it is. Chief Dog Catcher, starting to campaign for something.
So everybody's talking about it. Here's another stream with Eric Gallup. Not Eric Gallup. Wait. Grand Theft Venezuela from George Gallup.
The supporters of the Bolivarian Revolution launched and phenomenally successful under the late and great President Hugo Chavez is still in power.
Like, what can Jason
and
say?
So nothing has changed. And Rubio appeared to accept that. And for the reasons that you have just admirably explained. If they pick someone else, they're going to have to install them. And that is, excuse me, that isn't going to be an easy thing to do. So the revolution continues. In what way does that improve America's position, not just in Venezuela, but in the world? it shows the United States in a light unimaginably harsh, don't you think?
Absolutely. I think that what the United States does in the coming days and weeks and months is only going to make things worse. And as I said, Trump has dug himself into a hole. It's not only the Venezuelan people, George, it is everyone across the world who is watching.
Now, there was a point. I think my bro made the exact same point because we were talking about it, right? There was a point where we were talking about places that been invaded by America, right? Because like you guys said earlier, which is true, the war in the West, look how quick we took over Venezuela. When the Democrats were at war, the war in the West, in the Middle East, my bad, lasted so long. And they made it seem like wars lasted for weeks and months and stuff like that, which it does because, you know, a lot of times they're just doing business transactions and they're selling missiles and all kinds of debaucherous shit that, that we shouldn't be doing. And look how quick this war, it wasn't even a war. It happened so quick. People didn't even get a chance to call it a war. So they're really trying to call it a war now. They said that America fucked up so many places. And I was just talking about this, like literally last night with one of my brothers out here, right? And they were like, okay, well, look at Iraq. Iraq done fell apart after we done got Saddam Hussein. Look at Libya. Libya done fell apart after they got rid of Gaddafi. Democrats, I don't even know. They just gave up on Joseph Kony. I don't know where that nigga at. You know, then they don't even give a damn about him no more. He wasn't even really the target. But one thing that we both came to a conclusion of was that, well, America did butt into all of those people's business. America did get rid of all of those people's leaders and stuff like that. But guess what? It was under a democratic America. So Venezuela, this is going to be a little bit interesting because this is under a quote unquote Republican America. Yeah, we gonna flesh this out. You know, I'm gonna dedicate the next show to you, party. We're gonna see what Jason Black is talking about. I'm trying to hopefully if we give it a little bit more time, Tariq will drop a video and we can go over that too, because that's all he's gonna be animated. That's really all the black community or the people that's like trying to sneak the FBA angle into it. That's all they're gonna do. They're gonna be animated. Look how they colonized them, just like how they colonized us, and then they're gonna walk down some weird revisionist history that is halfway true, you know. So it's just been bad timing for the FBAs, like all mid to end of 2025 and going into 2026. It's like you might have to. That's why I see Tariq backing up off of it a little bit, and that other dude been on his neck. And I'm like, damn, you know, they you know might have to reconsider their lineage again. And then a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, that's South American politics, man. And you know, for some reason, those are the closest to the FBAs, and they you know, hey, F Jamaicans, F Haitians, F this and F that, and those people are Latino. I'm like, well, hey. They got a whole statue that I was looking at last night in Santo Domingo. I think it's Santo Domingo with Christopher Columbus and stuff like that. It was pretty crazy. And there was some stuff that I didn't know. I was getting educated. I didn't know that they said that he took several trips back and forth between here, Spain, And then they were talking about how like certain Tainos and certain people, they shipped them to Nova Scotia and stuff. It's bro. I ain't gonna lie, the Atlantic Ocean was getting played with. So much history. And you know what? I'm gonna share some of those videos with you guys also, because even though the show is, we have fun and we laugh and we talk about certain things, but the show is educational also. He said, I bet Cooter will cut the Bob Marley look for it. I don't know, War Master. I'm thinking about going bald, man. I've been contemplating cutting my hair. I said shoulder length, but I'm thinking about going bald, y'all. I don't know, man. Who knows? Look, 2026 War Master got a one wheel. 2026 Cooter might go bald, y'all.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga.
I don't know, y'all.
Ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. The Monroe Doctrine is serious business. The world understands that now. We gotta look up the Monroe Doctrine. This is like, I think you said it one time in the chat, and I needed to write that down. But anybody and everybody that y'all listen to today, I want y'all to know, and I want them to know, that the laws that you think as a common citizen and a common man is completely different than war laws. And like I said, I was talking to my bro about this, because we were talking about about the funny mustache man, and he was telling me about his trip to Auschwitz, and how it was like overhyped and stuff like that. And I was like, I wouldn't put it past it, but there's parts of Ukraine, we were talking about it, and there's parts of Ukraine that is owed to Mother Russia. So, who you think is going to be, let me ask y'all a question before we get up out of here. What do you think is going to happen to Zelensky in 2026? He going to have to hide. He going to have to get facial reconstructive surgery, something. He going to have to hide, man. Because they're bleeding them out. NATO can only give Ukraine but so much. I don't know if Trump is going to have any minerals in any of Venezuela for the Ukraine, or if he wants to waste any of the minerals on that. But he's a dead man walking, bro. I hate to say it. War Master says Iraq and Libya fell apart because the left do the exact opposite of the Republicans when they're in office. So I've seen, and that's the conclusion we came to. Yeah, that's the exact conclusion that we came to. Yeah, there you go. He said he's either gonna go into hiding or he's a dead man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Party said the left been in charge my whole voting eligibility age. Yeah. If you were a millennial, you grew up with the left in charge. So in our mid to later adult years, now we're seeing more, Republican activity. Zelensky will be fine. Russia is losing the war Putin started. They're getting bled out on both sides. It's just, we got to see what's going to happen. Like, is China really going to ride with Russia? I don't think so. But, you never know. You never know, y'all. But listen, we got a lot of, we got a lot of stuff to cover. I'm not sure what happened with the other streaming services, why it keeps cutting off. But I'm just gonna, we'll just get back to StreamYard, at least for this month. At least, I don't know. We'll get back to StreamYard, and we'll multi-stream. So we'll be on Rumble, we'll be on StreamYards, and hopefully, if it let me goes back to 3 destinations, we'll be on Kick or Twitch. All right. So thank you, everybody, from the bottom of my heart, for supporting the show. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We will be right back. It's Player Talk Radio. Yeah, I got to learn how to use Ecamm, but I might not have Apple for long. I have to go back to PC probably. I don't know, man. Apple is kind of, He said Russia always used the meat grinding tactic for them to lose people. It's nothing. They will keep advancing. They are winning the war. Uh-oh. So it seems. We got to see, Shout outs to New. He said Putin is destroying Russia from the inside out. China is treating Russia like a junior partner. Yeah. And I don't even think China is like offering them help. But you never know. Hey, man. When I was doing my cybersecurity training, I was learning Linux, and the commands don't seem that bad too. It's just that it takes getting used to. But I think if I tinker around with Linux long enough, I'll learn how to use Linux. You said going back to regular nigga shit based on operator error. I don't know, man. I gotta talk to you about it, New. And they say AI is getting a lot of people into being electricians now. So we'll see. Yeah. I gotta learn how to do the prompts and the commands, y'all. But it is what it is. Shout outs to everybody here. Shout outs to Beachy. Shout outs to Chris G. Shout outs to War Master. Shout outs to Pardee. Shout outs to Red Door. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Shout outs to LT, man. Shout outs to everybody. He said China's taking advantage of a weekend Russia. I think so. They're not cool like that, Yeah, hey, look. AI don't make you a real electrician, and when you get shocked, I don't know if AI will be there to help, War Master, I'm surprised you don't know how to code. All the stuff that I'm surprised you don't know. Well, I never asked you if you knew how to code, but I know a little bit of Java. I know a little bit of Ubuntu, and then I know a little bit of what's the other one? Why am I forgetting it? I don't know, y'all. My brain is putty right now. It's Player Talk Radio. I appreciate you guys. We will be right back. It's Player Talk Radio. Peace. I gotta move everything around in this StreamYards. Fire show on the way. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's go.
Ball nigga. Why you ain't